beyond. Because if you are one of the 248,000 homes, or the 79,000 homes in Alabama, or the 70,000 homes in South Carolina, or the 22,000 homes in Tennessee, perhaps the 11,000 homes in North Carolina, they all don't have power right in this moment. They can't watch us. They can't light up a light. Turn on the fan. It's hot in all of those states. But guess what? Here in Westchester, Pennsylvania, even if the power goes out, I am going to be thriving because of my Ecoflow. This Ecoflow has been so popular since we made it available. In the last 2 weeks, over 9,000 homes have picked up on their Ecoflow, with the majority of those homes bringing home the solar panel option. Now, we've got a big hour to dive into what Ecoflow is, why it's important that you have it, and talk about the differences between the solar panel and non-solar panel option for you. But what I want you to know out of the gate is that when I presented this last about 5 days ago, there was no solar panel option. It sold out. Our incredible buying team here at QVC went to Ecoflow and said, please give us anything you have because our customers are asking for it. And thank goodness for our partnership with this customer top-rated brand here at QVC, because you see right up front, the solar panel option is now back in stock. You can pick up on it, and you can bring this $449 solar panel at home for just $20 on an easy payment, and that is it. Now, you do get this in your bundle. That's also going to include the trolley here. That will also give you, right here, your Ecoflow Delta 3. This entire bundle that you see should have a price tag to it that would be $1,769, but today you're bringing it home for less than $1,000. Just simply an easy payment of $194. You're getting $799, a dollar shy of $800 of savings here today. Now, the second option that we do have does save you $100. That option is to just bring home the Ecoflow with the trolley. It's an option that you're only going to find here, and one that does save you still $459. But I will tell you that every time we have these presentations, the Ecoflow with the solar panel is the most popular option. Like 90% of who orders their bundle today is usually going to be at that one with the solar panel. Your item number is E327956. What I want you to know as well is that by bringing this at home, you're not just bringing home an item that's going to help you so much when it comes to the power outages, but it's also going to become instrumental in your daily life. I use my Ecoflow in my backyard to power up my weed whacker. I use it to power up my leaf blower. My electric tiller that I had that I just tilled my whole garden with, that was with my Ecoflow. I use it to be able to take with me to tailgates and to concerts. And of course, I use it to go ahead and power up my fridge and save me all the money of food that I have stored in there. This is a big day of savings, and it's a day where when this is coming home to you at free shipping and handling, you do not want to miss out. Because if you are, and I'm going to add this up, if you're the 250,000 in Georgia, the 80,000 in Alabama, that now puts us at 330, 400,000. We have 433,000 homes across this country right now that are without power. That's a lot of homes that I bet wish had this, or if they are some of the lucky few that have it, they're able to go ahead and live their life. Melissa Dawson is somebody who I know experiences a lot of power outages as well, and she's joining us here tonight. Melissa, a big night of storms across the country, 333,000 people without power right in this moment. In the last 2 weeks, tonight is the night where I have seen the most power outages. It's triple the previous version that we had about a week and a half ago. It's a big night, and we're just getting started with the summer storm season here.
Yeah, that's right. I know mine today, I can always tell when my power goes out. We were actually out this afternoon. I came home and all the clocks were blinking, right? So I'm like, great, we lost power today. So unfortunately for us, we lose power multiple times a year. Ecoflow has been such a godsend for us. It's now, we never had backup electricity before. We always wanted it, but it's either you get a whole home generator system, they're $10,000 to $20,000. You've got to get like a propane tank, maintenance contract. So incredibly expensive. And if you move, you can't take that technology with you. Or you can get a gas generator. but they're noisy, they're loud, they're not allowed in a lot of homeowner associations. If you live in a, homeowner association, townhouse, condo, apartment, you're not using a gas generator, right? So this is so much easier. This is simple, clean, portable power, no gas, no fumes, no cranks, and no maintenance. It comes with an AC charger. So literally you're going to get this home. I'll find my charger here in a second. Get this home, charge it, and then it holds a charge for an entire year. Then when the power goes out, all you simply do is turn on the button and you just start plugging in items. That's why this is a customer top rated brand, really because of the ease of use, Justin. It just works.
That's exactly right. I mean, it works exactly as advertised. That's the reason why it is a customer top rated brand. I'd love to take a tour of the unit though, so everybody understands what they're getting at home. Do you mind walking us through it?
Yeah, absolutely. So there you're seeing that nice bright LCD display. So it always shows you how many hours of power that you have and the percentage that your battery is at. So it's never a guessing game. You always know kind of your juice in the tank. Right underneath that LCD display, you've got those 6 USB ports on the front. So, for all your smaller electronics, so things like your iPad, your, cell phones, Bluetooth speakers, all of those smaller electronics, we've got you covered. Traditional USBs plus that newer Type-C connection coming included as well. So we've got you covered, whatever kind of small electronic items that you have, and you can use all 6 of those ports at the same time. Around on the back is the really exciting part, because that's where you have, oh yeah, let's touch on that port.
Yeah, that's because this is a cool feature I don't even have in mine.
Yes, so this allows you to get an additional battery. So if you wanted to double or triple your system, you can do it with this. You can actually go up to 5,500 watts. So that allows you to actually add on an additional battery down the road. It would be cheaper than buying a second Ecoflow. So it's just nice to know that you have that expandability. But around there on the back, you can see you've got 6 120-volt connections, and 2 of them are the big 3-prong connections. Kind of down below that, guys, if we could just go a little lower, just to kind of show those 120-volt connections. There we go. And you can see 2 of them are the 3-prong connections. So, our larger appliances like refrigerators, sump pumps, microwave ovens, air fryers, they tend to be the 3-prong connections. So we've got you covered there. And then 3 DC ports coming included as well. So campers, RVers, tailgaters love the fact that you can also use this with kind of things that you would traditionally hook up in the car. 3 different ways to recharge. You can recharge it at home with that home plug, just like charging your cell phone. That little orange tip that you're seeing there, that little orange connection, that's where you're going to plug in your car charger. And that's also where you're going to plug in if you're picking up the solar panels. Most people do get the solar panels because, let's face it, when the power goes out, your first thought is, well, when is the power coming back on? With the solar panels, you can now recharge your Ecoflow for free via the sun. So if you are out of power for an extended period of time, it's just great to have that additional peace of mind feature.
It most certainly is. Now, I think probably the biggest reason people are going to bring this at home, Melissa, is because of that power outage. I'd love to talk through some of the features here so people understand what they're getting.
Yeah, so again, you're getting that nice LCD screen. It automatically adjusts based on what you have plugged in. It shows you the exact number of hours that you have. Built-in ventilation fan. This is whisper quiet. And you never have to worry about overloading your system. If you happen to plug in too many items, it'll simply shut off and restart. Nothing scary is going to happen. Really easy to be able to take with you on the go, especially since we're including that trolley for you. Total of 15 different outlets. And yes, you can use them all at the same time. Again, you can use this outside. Just, keep in mind the weather. This isn't something that's going to be waterproof. But the solar panels certainly are made for indoor and outdoor use. So yes, you can use this in the kitchen, the family room, your bedroom. And then we talked about the 3 different ways to charge: via the wall, via the car, or via the solar panels. Fastest recharging times in the industry. You can actually charge this, Justin, from, let's say your battery is completely dead. You can go from 0 to 100 in only 90 minutes.
That's amazing.
Like, my cell phone doesn't even charge that quickly. And we're talking about a massive battery that's going to get you through multiple days in a power outage. So that's pretty impressive. What we love about that fast recharge times is if you need to get your Ecoflow recharged, you need to jump across town where they still have power, you could go to your friend's house, recharge your Ecoflow in 90 minutes, go back to your home, and now you have power for days. So many advantages to Ecoflow, and that's why they are the global leader in this space. They just do it like no one else does.
That's exactly right. And I want you to think about something for a second. Right now, when we consider the 300,000 people that are in Georgia that are without power at this exact moment, You think about how hot it is there. I think about my friend Alex and Kelsey, who live in Louisiana. I went to go visit them, and my goodness, everybody that lives in Louisiana, in the summertime, it is hot, it is humid. If you don't have a fan going, I don't know how you sleep. They have a new baby at their house. How are they, in a power outage, going to make sure that that fan is helping to keep a room cool? It's this right here. It's this Ecoflow. And if you were to purchase it separately, well, what you would expect to pay is $1,769 if you were bringing home the solar panel option, or $1,319 if you were bringing it home without it. Today, for either $459 or $799, less than that, you can bring this at home. You can do it in this bundle that is exclusive here to us, where we give you the solar panel, where we give you the trolley, and we give you the Delta 3. But you know what else we give you? We give you peace of mind. Peace of mind knowing that you're going to be able to run all the things that you need to run in the power outage. Is it that CPAP machine? Is it going to be the fan? Maybe it's going to be the refrigerator. Are you or somebody that you love, a mother that has breast milk that is in there that you need to keep cool? That's vitally important. Are you somebody who has insulin that you need to keep cool? That is vitally important. There are so many reasons to be able to keep this machine running, aside from the fact that when I think of my refrigerator and what's inside of it, I will tell you, just the other day, I had the Rastelli cheesesteak burgers. My goodness, if you've not had those yet, I think that's the best burger I've ever eaten in my life. If I was to lose those, I would be so upset. And you know, it's pretty easy to lose if your refrigerator isn't running. Take a look at what I have on the inside of mine. There's wine, there's veggies, there's dessert, there's a charcuterie board. What do? Well, I come over to my Ecoflow when the power goes out, I plug it in. And now this machine here, you see the lights just came back on. I'm now going to, and we're going to show you another shot here. There we go. You see the lights just came back on. Everything that's in the inside is all right. But I want to explain, Melissa, the front panel of this. You know what? I'm going to walk around this way so that we can take a look at it. The front panel of this, and I'm just going to sneak over to the side. This shows us how much energy we're taking up to be able to power this fridge. Now, right now in this moment, the refrigerator, it was already on. So it's kept cool at that temperature. When the power goes out, like in this moment, the way a refrigerator works is it holds the temperature that you set to. Let's say you set it to 42 degrees. It will keep it there. Well, the refrigerator is insulated. So it's actually not constantly drawing power. What we see right now is the refrigerator is on. It's plugged in. I've got 99 hours, it says. Once it kicks in, and I'm going to try and open it up to see if I might be able to jumpstart that fan so you can see, it starts to draw power.
And keep in mind, Justin, too, that you have a commercial-sized refrigerator.
Correct.
The amazing part about this, the average refrigerator will run for 28 hours. But yeah, commercial fridge in the studio is just going to pull a little bit more power. But yeah, oh my gosh, I'm still saying 54 hours. That's amazing.
I'm setting it over here. So, oh yes, okay. So you can see, like, it's starting to calculate the time as that fan starts to run as you're using it. This is a commercial size fridge. Yours at home, you're going to have a lot more time with it because of that. I will tell you that I lost power for 3 days last summer. If you've ever seen me present Ecoflow, you've heard this story before, but I will tell you what, those 3 days, pretty memorable for me. Pretty memorable in the fact that the first thing that I did as soon as that power went out, I remember my garage door was opening because I was painting my garage. Well, how do you close the garage door then? I didn't want to leave it unlocked. I was able to pull the plug out from the garage door opener, run an extension cord for my Ecoflow. I was able to have that shut so it locked. Then I was able to go to and from work for those 3 days because of my Ecoflow that I had that was opening and closing the garage door. I was able to use my remote just like normal. There was quite literally no interruption in my life. Now, I do remember when the storm was happening, it was kind of cool. There's a lot of lightning. We were outside, not outside, we were in the garage door open at that point in a safe spot watching all of this. And I remember looking at my app for our electric company and just seeing all the transformers one at a time on the map, go, go, go. It was like 88 in our county that were gone. That took 3 days for them to be able to get our power back on. That was a very, very long time. And to be able to cool our house, that was amazing. to have a fan running, to be able to run our Wi-Fi so that my husband was able to go to work since he's a full-time remote employee. We had no interruption in our life, Melissa. We just simply let the Ecoflow go to work. Now, if you're bringing it home today and you're doing so with that solar panel option, the solar panel should be $449. It's $20 more on an easy payment. But can you talk to us about some of these